Second meeting of the season between these two squads. Sacramento winning the earlier one back in January. Who will bring it across against DeRozan. A couple of Southern California hoopers. Inside, Porzingis wasn't ready for the pass. That's going to be a foul.
And him being able to step up and knock down that early three, really important in terms of getting things going from a synergistic standpoint for the Kings.
Porzingis inside with the putback.
Hitting the open look.
Brown drives it on Sabonis, back out to Tatum. His three off the mark, and it's rebounded by Domas.
Extra pass, and that's what DeMar Dare, wide open look again for Keegan.
Zach LaVine inside, tried to dump it off Sabonis. Got hacked underneath by Derek White.
Things have been lacking in terms of playmakers and ball handlers, and Domas has missed segments of time during that. And so to have him back, especially on a night where Malik is not available.
As a pick and roll man in points per game, and 5th in the league in points per game off of elbow touches. Gives the squad so much.
Set a little ghost screen as well to be able to free up that shot. DeMar not able to knock it down, and Porzingis on the other end can't connect.
Another rebound for Sabonis, brings it across. Hands it off to DeRozan. Nice hit feed inside. Sabonis got it to go with the offhand. Hang out at the other end.
You're so young.
Thank you, Katie. You're a little late in coming there, okay?
I know, so sorry. The reply was, I was doing the math. I'm so sorry. I was doing the math. I'm so sorry. And it's not my strong suit, yes.
DeRozan arrived to the game tonight in a lowrider and laid that in. Sabonis again off the glass. Taking it 94 feet. Tip out to LaVine. Cross court to Murray. Pulls another three. Rosen off the double drag. Turns the corner on Holiday. Passes inside to Sabonis. Drew the contact. Count it.
That is the same one they will be following here tonight.
You mentioned about their defensive success as well. Boston is top 5 in both offensive and defensive ratings. Sabonis misfiring on the free throw. The lead stays at 8. Keon Ellis with his second field goal. He's got 5. That one comes off to Sabonis. Jake LaRavia getting ready to come into the ball game as Tatum pulls the 3. A little bit strong. He's right around 35.
DeMar DeRozan making Jaylen Brown have to give up that 3, but he kicked it to an open Tatum.
12 and 6 tonight in limited minutes.
Just his second game in a Mavericks uniform.
Yeah. Sabonis knocks down the first free throw. There's a look at the updated standings coming into the evening. But they're tied in the loss column with Dallas.
That's where things will likely change, right? That 10 spot is kind of the big question.
Comes across, and here's Sabonis, top of the three-point circle. Spins, kicks it back out to DeRozan. Nice pass back to Domas for the layup.
Animated as he's speaking to the officials, and man, was he aggressive on that offensive play.
Holiday from 15. LaVine tapped it to Sabonis. Tatum with that high ball screen again, snakes it. Got a little bit of room. That one comes off, tipped up by Cornette, no good. But Christie could use a lot more of that. Just his second field goal. Ellis trying to guard Tatum. Spins away from contact. And there's going to be a foul against Sacramento.
In the first 2 games against the Celtics team while he was with the Bulls, he averaged 32.5 points.
Sabonis trying to pull his way to the basket, out to Murray. Drives it up, Porzingis raised up. Had it blocked, but Sabonis had his back. Got it up on the rim, but it's rebounded by Sabonis.
Phenomenal defense right there by the Kings.
And that's going to go out of bounds off of Sabonis. He's claiming it was Porzingis. Christie makes the call. Ellis around the Sabonis screen. Brown switched onto him, got a mismatch.
You know what? We just got to stick with the play.
Sabonis with 12 points, 13 rebounds. Brown controls. The lead is back up to 10. DeRozan. That one comes off to Tatum. A cold shooting night for DeRozan at 5 for 17. Brown on the break.
You can do to defend that shot.
Inside for Sabonis, good seal, and an easy bucket as Brown ended up out of bounds.
Kings fans want to have something to respond to.
There's a mismatch. Tatum fires over Sabonis. It's a 4-point play opportunity.
He's found themselves in coming into the fourth.
Got 11 points on 13 shots. Holiday off the flare screen. Left that short, rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Derek White out top. That's going to be a foul against Sabonis. Good defense by Levine. Puts his chest on Pritchard. Got a hand up and got the miss. Sabonis hopping into the dribble. Back to Levine. Sabonis from deep.
As this road trip, or this homestand goes on before the last road trip of the season.
Porzingis has that rattle off the rim. I know our fans, man.
And the Boston Celtics will come in and win this one. Joe Mazzulla has his championship team playing championship basketball right now as they win their 6th consecutive game.